So how did this young man in this video
his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy,
move on to become a face on the hit list of his favorite rapper? Well, a lot can change, especially when the young man has something in common with the likes of R. Kelly. I'm sure those of you who know the background story know what I mean there, and I'm not about to go into detail since that's a topic I believe is best we avoid. So Eminem dangled the bait in front of Kels with Not Alike on Kamikaze, and Kels was hungry for it, and at that time it looked like the right thing to do. I mean, most people in the United States believed Eminem was done since it was 4 years between when Eminem released MMLP2 and Revival didn't have the caliber to match that album. So Eminem looked ripe for plucking, based on the news that was going around at that time, and even the likes of Billboard also participated in circulating this false narrative. So Kels took the bait and took one for the team of rappers that Eminem dissed on Kamikaze. I say took one for the team because after Killshot dropped, anyone who was thinking of releasing a response to Eminem shelved it and left no traces of evidence. So while it was a bold move for Kels to go against Eminem, like the hip-hop thing to do, miles better than heading to Vlad's couch to respond, but there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. And in this video, I'll be highlighting some prophetic Eminem bars that looked to have hexed Kels at the moment in his career. And the question remains, will Kels ever be able to break the hex? I'll elaborate. First of all, when rappers treat diss tracks, lyrics become more important than ever, which is why I chuckle when I hear someone say they like the sound of Rap Devil better. If you're in that category, then go listen to Ariana Grande. Hip-hop is not for you, and singers have melodies for days. The one thing that surprised me about Kels' response was that Kels was pretty much experimenting with the mumble rap style at that time, which is evident in Binge, and it was outstandingly ballsy that Kels decided to use a style he himself wasn't familiar with to go against Eminem. And if you examine the bars on Killshot, you know that objectively, this is not a matter of opinion, since it's clear as day. The bars in Killshot acted as a counterpunch to the bars on Rap Devil, and if you're a boxer or even a gamer, Killshot gave the feeling of executing a counterpunch in a fighting game like Fight Night or Tekken when you play with friends. Before we continue and reveal the bars that hexed Kels on Killshot, remember to smash the like button if you enjoy content like this. The likes are free. And if you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button and turn on notifications. So Kels focused on things like age on his response to Not Alike, and Eminem countered this with finesse on Killshot by stating where his career was at when he was Kels' age, adding insult to injury, since in his 40s he's outselling, outperforming, and outbarring Kels. Kels is 29 now, still no platinum album after 4 releases. Kels still doesn't make any list, but Eminem, even at that age, was already making all-time lists, and his Slim Shady LP album of 1999, which released when he was 26, has outsold all of Kels' albums combined. Eminem even touched on details like Kels' contradictions and inability to count properly when he said Eminem's last 4 albums were bad and that he should go back to recovery. So he should go back to recovery and his last 4 albums are bad. Way to mix up the counting there, Kels. But what's more concerning is that Kels believed he was in a position to criticize the album of an artist who's doing much better than him when they are in the same industry. If you watch football, soccer in the United States, that's like a lower division player criticizing Messi or Ronaldo's performance in a season because they only scored 60 goals that season and were unable to match their previous record of 90 goals. This is an accurate depiction of Kels criticizing the work of an artist like Eminem, and Ronaldo and Messi may be in their 30s, but they still outperform players in their 20s by miles. The same way Eminem is late in his career, but still outperforming everyone globally. The bars that cast a spell on Kels that still apply to this day are when Eminem said Had to Give You a Career to Destroy It, and also when Eminem talked about Kelsey's inability to put out a hit. And I have facts to back these bars up that still haven't changed to this day. First of all, Had to Give You a Career to Destroy It is still evident to this day based on the fact that Kel's career has been going down ever since his popularity peaked with Rap Devil. So he got his first proper global recognition by responding to Eminem, and Eminem destroyed it at the same time period. Rap Devil became Kel's highest charting single in the US as a solo artist, and from that day, every single Kel's put out failed to rise to that level. In fact, they failed to match his previous singles before Rap Devil, and the projects he's released have also failed to match previous projects. Binge EP was a huge flop and released after Kel's peak global popularity, and his latest album recorded the lowest ever album first week sales in Kel's career. So while Kel's reached peak popularity and made the list for most searched artists in 2018, a first ever for Kel's, this also spelled doom for him and was the beginning of a decline in terms of commercial performance. So I'm talking facts here that can't be disputed. Many run in here to talk about how he's still doing okay, but the facts say otherwise. He's on a decline and facts won't change because you feel differently. So he peaked in popularity and was destroyed at the same time commercially. Killshot has now become a litmus test to know if a person understands hip-hop music, and the few media journalists that believed Kel's response was better outed themselves to the world to see. So apart from lyrically obliterating Kel's with Killshot, many other things got caught in the collateral damage of the song, including the reputation of a few media journalists. A couple of records also got caught in the collateral damage of Killshot, and 50 Cent especially wasn't happy that Kells gave Eminem another reason to add more records to his belt. 50 Cent took to social media to voice his opinion on that fact, as Killshot became the biggest debut of a hip-hop song in YouTube's history, a record that stands to this day, and what makes this more awesome is that Killshot is not a video. 50 said on Instagram, "Man, do you see this? Think about it, the biggest hip-hop song on YouTube. Now everybody gotta take a L because of Kells. What the? We didn't have anything to do with this thing. How many times y'all was playing that thing? LOL, get the strap." That wasn't the only record that Kells gave Eminem the excuse to obliterate. Killshot released quite late on other platforms like Apple Music and Spotify, but that wasn't enough to slow it down, and Killshot charted at number 3 on the US Hot 100, and who knows, if it released early on those platforms, it would have landed at number 1. That made Killshot the highest charting diss track ever in Hot 100 history, and what's more interesting is that Kells has never hit number 3 on the Hot 100 chart in the US either as a solo artist or in a collaboration. So Eminem claimed a couple of records on Kells' head while also outdoing Kells' career on the charts at the same time. A fun fact is that Rap Devil remains Kells' only solo track in the Hot 100 history to chart, where it peaked at number 13.
It's your moment. This is it, as big as you're gonna get, so enjoy it. Had to give you a career to destroy it.
His 5 other charting songs needed featured artists. On the contrary, this is what Eminem has excelled in throughout his career. He has an ability to create hits that even hip-hop veterans consider to be top-notch, and that's why he's been so successful. And 2 diamond singles as a solo artist for Eminem. The video I'll be releasing tomorrow also focuses on Eminem's career and work ethics from the perspective of someone who's made it to the top in the industry, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to not miss that video. The collateral damage also reached Halsey, who ran to Twitter to express her dissatisfaction with the fact that Eminem name-dropped her in the song, but moments later she realized that it wasn't a smart move to do that and deleted her tweets. But as soon as you post something online, it never goes away, and you should check out my video on that if you missed the action. You can find it pop up at the top right corner now. The comment section of Killshot is still lit to this day on YouTube, and the hilarious comments keep dropping by the day. Check this out. Imagine MGK's daughter playing this every time she's mad at him. This other comment just 4 days ago now has over 2,000 likes. This and Eminem is like kidnapping Liam Neeson's daughter. And the song is close to 300 million views just in time for the anniversary. So what do you guys think of this? Tell us in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.